This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher. Today we're watching episode 54. And before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. And most importantly, thank you so much for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new and enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. That would be awesome. Once again, I want to speak about Jon Snow, as this season has been centered around him so far. You know the flashbacks of Ned. I think they are the key to finding out who Jon's mother is. And as you already know, I've been trying to figure that out for myself, cause I feel like there are some clues. Unfortunately, I haven't noticed them. But before everything is revealed, I just want to throw out my thoughts before it's too late. The more I think about it, the more I believe that he's adopted and not actually Ned's real son. I just don't get the feeling that Ned is the type of person who would cheat. We know that he's very honorable and prideful, sometimes overly. He is very different from King Robert, who we know had many bastards. I just don't see Ned being that way. Personally, I feel like Ned decided to take Jon in and protect him from something or someone, hide him from danger in other words. So my first theory was that he was related to Elia, to the Martells. When I saw Trystane and his beautiful little locks, it kinda reminded me of Jon and his little locks. I feel like Jon has a little bit of Dornish finesse in him, especially when he fights. He does not rely upon strength, but on agility and finesse. So what if his mother was Elia, and Ned actually saved him from Tywin and the mountain? But what makes me doubtful is the fact that someone else would have known. For example, Oberyn or Doran. A kid can't just go missing like that, unless everyone kept it a secret. And most importantly, maybe Tywin kept it secret as well. Then we had a flashback, something was up with Lyanna, which made me think that Jon might actually be her kid. But then, if we assume that Ned isn't Jon's real father, then who the hell is? That's when it gets really confusing to me. We have King Robert, of course. We have Rhaegar. The Mad King is involved. Ned's older brother Brandon, etc. Man, what a mystery. But let's say if Jon is the child of Elia, wouldn't it be beautiful if he was the one to take revenge on the mountain? Dude, my fan fictions are epic. And please, don't say anything, no matter how wrong or right I am. This is something I really care about. I kinda do wanna figure it out myself. But anyway, let's watch the episode now. I felt like I needed to come out with my thoughts right now, before it's too late. Cause those flashbacks of Ned, I don't know. They are there for some reason, to show us the truth. And one of those truths is who Jon's mother is, who his parents are. Cause I don't believe that Ned actually was his real father. But I might be completely wrong about that. Who knows? We'll find out. That's right, Jon quit as the commander. What will he do now?
Where are you gonna go?
South?
How can you leave us now?
That's a fair question.
You swore a vow.
Aye, I pledged my life to the Night's Watch. I gave my life.
For all knights to come.
They killed me, Ed, my own brothers.
Oh, a reunion. Sansa and Jon. What if Jon was dead when they arrived? That would have been quite troublesome. What's up, Jon? Maybe a hug? Yeah, that's more like it. I'm glad she made it here. I'm glad that Brienne saved her. I wonder if he will tell her.
We never should have left Winterfell.
I spent a lot of time thinking about what an ass I was to you.
You were occasionally awful.
That's a sweet moment.
Where will we go?
Maybe they should stay together now. Let's go and save Rickon somehow.
Or should we tell the Boltons to pack up and leave?
We'll take it back from them.
Interesting.
How many wildlings did you save?
They didn't come here to serve me.
They owe you their lives.
I don't know if that's the wildlings' problem though.
I'm tired of fighting. I hanged a boy, younger than Bran. I fought and I lost.
Sir Alistair's words.
But I'll do it myself if I have to.
Wow. She is determined. I like that.
Will you stay here at Castle Black?
I will do as Jon Snow commands.
You serve Jon Snow now.
Yes, I do. Man, she and her prophecies. Or whatever. Shouldn't we address Stannis?
What happened down there?
Yeah, tell him.
Stannis was defeated.
What about his family?
I saw what happened. I was Kingsguard to Renly Baratheon before Renly was assassinated with blood magic. He admitted it, you know.
Are you going to tell him that
Before I
you...
executed
Oh. She's like, what are you guys gonna do about it? He seems older. But not much have changed. Will we finally catch up with Baelish? Cause I've been missing him. Always an interesting figure. And his outfits are excellent.
You told me you were taking Sansa Stark home with you to the Fingers.
On our way to the Fingers, we were set upon by a large force of Bolton men.
Alright, starting with the lies again. Or rather continuing lying.
I shared my intentions with you, and no one else.
Trying to paint him as the bad guy here.
The Lord of the Vale stands before us, and only his judgment concerns me.
And the Lord of the Vale isn't very bright.
I have always been faithful to House Arryn.
Do you believe him, Uncle Peter?
Don't let him make the decisions right now.
I think he deserves one more chance. What do you say?
What do you say?
Fine.
He doesn't really care.
My friends in the north tell me Sansa has escaped Winterfell. I expect she's headed to Castle Black, where her brother serves as Lord Commander. But she won't be safe there.
And would she be safe with you? Nope, not at all.
We should help her.
That was my instinct as well.
What does help her mean in this situation?
Time has come to join the fray.
Is he going for Winterfell or what? Absolute
Another man
chaos.
once told me, we make peace with our enemies, not our friends. I represent the diplomatic approach. Tell me what you want.
We want you to leave Slavers Bay.
Tyrion, how are we going to solve the problem here? I don't know.
There haven't been slaves in Westeros for hundreds of years, and I grew up richer than any of you.
It's a power flex.
Abolishing slavery without providing a new system to replace.
Yeah, that's what we had a problem with. No plan, no system.
We will give you 7 years to end the practice. You will cut off your support for the Sons of the Harpy.
We do not support the Sons of the Harpy.
Fine, but you will cut it off all the same.
Tyrion is a boss. Large sorry. You wait so fat time. What?
I'm not the breaker of chains. I'm not the unburnt.
Those are some epic titles.
So why do you represent Meereen in these talks with our enemies?
Because our queen chose me as her advisor.
I am enjoying this. Need to be alert though. Oh, impressive. Sounded quite wise. But a wise man once said, Tyrion, let's at least see what Tyrion can achieve. Because we know that the other way didn't work, so we need some creativity.
When Khal Drogo died, she was supposed to come here and join the Dosh Khaleen. That's where they'll have taken her.
How can we take her out from there without getting caught ourselves?
If they spot us, we're unarmed. Sable traders heading for the western market.
Man, I don't know. This is making me nervous, even though these aren't any of my favorite characters. Did he see?
Don't worry. They didn't touch you. I'll do it myself.
You do not look like some travelers or traders if you're sneaking around like that. Man, I don't know. The Dothraki are good fighters. It would not be easy. We knew that from the start. Jorah, what if he gets killed here? Oh, he did bring a weapon. Daria always ready.
If they find a body with a stab wound, the whole city will be looking for us.
Hiding the stab wound. One way to do it. Very comforting words. What a miserable life.
No! Don't hurt her!
You give us away. We have to go now.
We will never get out of face Dothrak alive.
Do you have any other choices? I wonder what she has in mind. Where are you taking her? To speak to the High Bird?
If I were to let you leave right now, where would you go?
I'd go to my brother.
Seeking out your family means seeking out sin. I sought those things out too.
Imagine if everyone was like the High Bird. I think that would have been just as bad for society. Or who knows?
And one day you walked through a graveyard and realized it was all for nothing.
It wasn't a graveyard.
What was it?
Feast.
Oh, a feast.
So what did you do?
I walked out the door and never went back. Let's go and see him.
Who?
Your brother.
What is happening here? Is he alive? Why is he in that state?
I just wanted to stop.
And you're telling me that the High Bird is good? Nah, I don't think so.
They want me to help tear you down. And if either of us give in to what they want, then they win.
Let them win.
No.
We can stop. Please.
Man, that's a lot of pressure on her. She wants to help him.
What are you doing here?
I am advising the king on our current predicament.
Leave.
I don't know, is anyone more useless than Pycelle?
Thank you for your counsel, Grand Maester.
A kind way of saying, get the hell out of here.
He has Margaery. We can't put her at risk. He's dangerous.
Look at me. What did they do to me?
No, what did you do to yourself?
And of course, Margaery's safety is paramount.
She has not changed.
The High Sparrow has no respect for kings or queens. No respect for anything in this world. He has no use for the things of this world. He wants to knock them down and replace them with what?
That's a fair question.
With nothing.
There's something I want to tell you. I promised him I wouldn't tell anyone.
You can always trust me.
I don't know. This will maybe come back to haunt you, Tommen.
The High Sparrow seized power knowing full well we bicker amongst ourselves instead of seizing it back. In a few days he'll have a trial for me. But before that, Queen Margaery will make her walk of atonement.
Oh no.
But the question is, can you do anything about it, Lady Olenna? Because the High Bird is quite clever. Last time he got the better of you.
The king has ordered me to take no action against the High Sparrow or the Faith Militant.
When the High Sparrow's in custody, or dead preferably, and Margaery's back at Tommen's side, do you think the king will be angry at the outcome?
You hate these fanatics as much as we do. Do you want Lancel back?
Oh, that's the angle they are coming from. I almost forgot about Lancel being his son.
We'll have civil war, many will die.
Including you, probably. Maybe that's what Cersei wants. Are we in agreement here? Looks like everyone is kinda on the same page when it comes to the High Sparrow. I mean, High Bird. Theon is going home. No father left though. Just a sister and an uncle. Don't know if that uncle is a good guy or not. This will be interesting.
He let you go.
What an uplifting family. I'd be like, nope. I'd go back.
Why did you come here?
Where else could I go?
To show up on Pike right before the King's move.
I didn't know.
Man, she is an awesome character, right?
What do you want?
A home, you idiot.
You should rule the Iron Islands. Let me help you.
These people are garbage. And what will you do to her? This will probably be horrible.
You know who I am?
The Lord.
What a great answer.
The flayed man.
Does that worry you at all?
You eat them after.
He's like, what?
And I've seen worse.
I think he's enjoying that. It's like a new challenge. Miranda is gone. Maybe I can have fun with this one.
The Starks have been gone for a long time, but you kept protecting Rickon.
You fetch a good price. To the right buyer.
She's trying to play it smart. I don't know if it will work on Ramsay.
I can give you what you want.
Don't reach for the knife. I don't think you will succeed with that. Nope, nope. Okay, she will die. Probably in this episode. Unless he's going to torture her. Then it will happen in the next episode. No, it happened in this. I liked her. She was a good person. A white flag. Why are you watching her like that? Come on. Come on, Tormund. Maybe he's into her.
A letter for you, Lord Commander.
Well, head over here.
To the traitor and bastard Jon Snow.
A declaration of war.
Winterfell is mine, bastard. Your brother Rickon is in my dungeon.
Oh, freaking hell. Yeah, that's right. Now she is panicking. And so is he. We have a war incoming.
Living, just more of the same.
Nope. Read it all. I want to know.
You will watch as my soldiers take turns raping your sister.
How many do you have? 2,000.
Will they help though? What about the Vale? Baelish was on the move. We can't really trust him though, man. So I don't know.
We have to go back to Winterfell and save them both.
Jon, you can't just let Rickon die like that. To the decision. What will it be? What can she say to convince them? She's playing with their egos, with their pride. That's right. Fire can't burn her. Oh yeah. So they closed the door. No way out. And she can't burn to death. That's one way to take over all the Dothraki. From the fire she will step out, unburned.
6.5 hours hours later.
I'm gonna go straight into it this time. For me, there were only two things of interest in this episode. The potential war against Ramsay and the situation in the capital with the High Bird. I'm watching the rest very passively. Now, do I think the war against Ramsay will happen? Yes, I do. I just haven't figured out who will fight on Jon's and Sansa's side, other than the wildlings of course. Baelish and Vale maybe, but can we trust them? That's the thing. I'm not sure. I never trust Baelish. Either way, somehow it will happen. Then we have the struggle within the capital. I'm honestly getting very tired of the High Bird. Doesn't matter how wise he is treating people very awfully. I don't think his way would work. It would just place the power in the hands of others. A world full of High Birds would be just as miserable. The crucial question is, how will our guys approach this? How will they get rid of him? As they said, it's a very high chance that there will be a civil war. And I think the people will back the High Bird. Essentially, it would be a war where the poor fight the rich. That's actually very interesting. Character-wise, I liked Sansa in this episode. She has become decisive and determined. And also, a bit wiser. I like that she's taking some action. Maybe she has taken some of Baelish's advice. What's sure is that she understands the seriousness of the situation. Ramsay can't hold the power. He is a threat to everyone. And also, I need to say this, but Osha will be missed. A legend until the end. Oh, and I also like that Tyrion is trying the diplomatic approach. There are simply levels to this game. I could comment on the other parts, but if I speak, I'd be in trouble.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Anyway, my favorite scene in this episode was the reunion between Jon and Sansa. A beautiful moment. I'm glad that they made it to Castle Black safely. And the timing was kinda great. What if they had arrived when he was dead? That would have been quite troublesome. For some reason, I'm not always feeling the longer episodes. Sometimes they feel a bit draggy. For that reason, I'm gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10. Maximum. Next time, I want to see more of Bran and the flashbacks. And please, let's stay in Westeros. That's just so much better. But anyway guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. That would be awesome. Now take care and see you next time.